Hi, welcome. Simon here. In this video, I'll be replacing a bad screen on an ASUS gaming laptop. Let me show it to you what's happening on the laptop here. If you take a look on the very top, about 1.5 inches, you can see there are dotted lines, pixelated lines running all across the screen. So let me go ahead and minimize this. Hopefully it sees better on this. Maybe not the background. So let's look at this. You can see that there are lines running across here. I'll do a comparison with the external monitor. So one way to troubleshoot, if you want to find out whether if it's a graphics card issue or it could be a LCD screen issue, you need to plug it into an external monitor. So here I have the external monitor plugged in. I'll make it as a duplicate. And you can see that the external monitor screen with side-by-side comparison, it has no pixelated lines running on the screen. So you can see that that's pretty clear. It's just fine. So at this point here, my recommendation is go ahead and get the screen replaced. And let me go ahead and turn it off, and I'll start the process of removing the screen. So again, just a quick recap here. Sometimes we do not know whether if it's a graphics card problem or it could be the screen problem. So plug it into an external monitor, do a side-by-side comparison. If you see those dotted lines, pixelated lines on both screen, the external monitor and the laptop monitor, then more likely it could be the graphics card issue. But if it's just only the laptop screen is having the problem, but the monitor is fine without any dotted line or pixelated screen, then you know that the LCD on the laptop is the issue. All right, so let me identify the model here. Take a look at the back of the laptop. This is the G513R. Is the model of this one here. So first thing first, you should definitely disconnect the battery, turn it around, get a Phillips screwdriver, and go ahead and unscrew. The bottom right screw here, it doesn't come off. So as long as you unscrew it, that's good enough. Again, the screws are not the same size. So when you remove them, make sure you put it in a way that you know how to put them back together afterwards. All right, so once all the screws are removed, I like to start from the bottom right corner. This is where the screw is, and get a plastic prying tool to go ahead and pry it open. For this model here, you do not want to remove the back cover entirely because they have RGB lighting at the bottom of the case, meaning that the flex cable is still connected to it. So you can see that I was slightly sliding the back cover away from me because this two flex cable is still connected to the screen. Sorry about that, the camera just dropped. All right, so you do not want to slide it all the way down because that would pull the connector and damage the lighting here. So just push it gently until you can see the battery connector. Flip the little clipper right here and just lift it up to disconnect the battery. All right, well, this thing is back on a little bit. I'm not going to put all the way back in because I will be focused on removing the screen. I'll be using a metal prying tool, remove the bezel. The bezel is somewhat adhesive to it, in my opinion. We need to gently pry it open. As I am going through the process, I am gently prying it open at the same time. Do not try to damage the LCD screen because I need to check the serial number and place an order for the screen. So this thing is a clip-on, meaning that they have a little clipper clipping onto the laptop. At the same time, they also have this little tape, which is taping down the bezel. Seems like the bezel is really adhesive to it, meaning that they really have to glue tape onto the screen real tight. I'm using a heat gun here to heat up the glue. Hopefully that helps to gently soften the glue and help me to remove that bezel easily. All right, once that is removed, the next step is to pull that double-sided adhesive tape because the tape is here holding down the screen. It doesn't have any screw that is holding down the screen. It is a double-sided adhesive tape, and the tape is right at the bottom right here. So I am using a tweezer. This tweezer is not that great. Hopefully this is a bit better. We'll see. All right. It has a grip. I am pulling it down gently. So do not pull it too hard because you do not want to snap that tape. And again, if you guys are interested to get this thing repaired by yourself and you're looking where to buy the replacement screen or the tools, please check the link down description below. I will list it down where you can buy them at Amazon or eBay. Next is to get this one out as well. I am holding the screen because as I pull this adhesive tape, sometimes the screen get caught and the screen would yank to you with the adhesive tape, and that would be a bad things to do because if the screen shoot back towards you or fall back, you will break the LCD connector, meaning this connector right here. So you want to hold it on the very last where you pull that thing so it doesn't fall towards you. The next step is to go ahead and disconnect this. And just slide it away from you. Now, this is the replacement screen model NE156QHM-NY1 V8.2. I'll list it down in the description below. This is the replacement screen. If you're really interested to where to buy them. And also, you need to buy you need to get the double-sided adhesive tape because this tape here that we just removed is no longer sticky. Okay, it doesn't stick anymore. So it won't stick the screen well. You need to buy the double-sided adhesive tape to tape them again. I do not know where did I put it. Oh, right here. So you need to buy one of these a red tape, which is a double-sided tape. What it does is you just have to tape it down and hold the screen together. I'll link everything down in the description below. Again, I do not have the screen, so therefore I cannot replace it in front of you, and I need to check the model and reach out to my client, get them the code, how much to replace the screen. But I'll link it down in the description below. You guys would get to see them and then get the screen replaced. Okay. And that should be it. Very simple. You put the two tape backs together. The adhesive tape should go back onto the top cover right here. You can see that the lines on the top cover. So put it back there. Reconnect the cable. Close up the screen. Put the bezel back in. Reconnect the battery and all the screws on the back cover. That should be it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care and bye now.